Well, guys, it's time for the season one finale of Severance. My name is Matthew, and I am so excited. Well, I don't know. I'm excited and sad. Excited the fact that I get to see this season finale, which I would assume is going to be uh, thrilling. But at the same time, I can also assume that they're going to hit us with a cliffhanger. And then I'm gonna have to wait 3 weeks, and I know 3 weeks isn't as long as you guys probably had to wait, probably 2 to 3 years for the next season, but it's still a long time for me. I'm loving the show. I'm probably gonna rewatch the show once, maybe twice within that time period. So I'm excited. Another thing too, I've had great restraint. They left us on that big cliffhanger last episode. It has been a couple days since I watched episode 8. I have been busy with a couple other shows I've been watching. But I will say a couple benefits here. Not only have I had time to think on the season as a whole, or specifically even last episode, I also edited another episode, and I've found another detail that may be relevant to some of my ideas. So, real quick before we get into the episode, first things first, to sort of directly back up some of my theories. I was kept talking about Helly at the Egan party thing or whatever it was. I didn't remember the exact name. Went back last episode, got the exact name. It is called the Egan Family Gala. She is 100,000% Egan. Not only that, but I just edited episode 2 for YouTube. It's already came out by now. And when Helly was talking to, or more specifically, when Milchick was talking to Helly, he was saying some stuff like, I didn't write down the exact quotes, but he was like, "Oh, you're so special. We're so glad to have you here." I don't. That could be something a new viewer would see as like, "Oh, this is just a weird place. They're this, that." But now that I'm, thinking about it and I'm connecting it to this Egan stuff, maybe she is like the daughter or granddaughter of Jaime. Um, and that's why. But I don't know what her motivation would be behind being severed. I don't know about that. Maybe there's some weird thing in the Egan family where they have to force someone to be severed, and she's the one to do it. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens. The final detail, and then this isn't a detail. This is just more me sort of thinking about motivations. And the one character this season who's confused me, I guess you would say the most, the one I've been most on edge about, it's been Koble or Selvig. Um, Very interested in her motivations. Okay, I couldn't tell whether she was loyal or not to Lumen, but thinking about it, okay, and I don't think she has some weird obsession with um Mark or anything like that. I think that there has to be a reason why she is in his life so much. And I think I've stumbled upon something that I like. I keep mentioning her name, Harmony. Um, I think that she is very interested, maybe through necessity or just experimentation. But I would think maybe there's a personal spin to it. But something about reintegration. Um, Obviously, her mission this entire season has been to sort of prove reintegration exists, or at least try to, through Petey. And now that I'm like looking back on it, looking at through all the details with Mark, um, she's probably been looking for signs of reintegration. Talking to his sister about, "Have you seen your wife?" Which I didn't even pick up on the first watch. That is a fantastic piece of foreshadowing right there. It's pretty obvious too. But stuff like that, just going to see, Mark's emotions and all that. I think that maybe she has a family member, um, like a husband or her ex-husband. Her ex-husband died. Maybe her ex-husband is, um, same with Gemma. Same exact thing where they died, and maybe they. And I still got to find out about that. But maybe when they die, they sort of, extract their memories, or maybe they're in a coma, and I don't know, some of their technology can sort of wake them up. I don't know. I'm interested, but I like that Kobold right there, and then her name's Harmony, obviously. And when I picture Harmony in a show about two or mind being split into two, I think of them coming together and living in harmony. So either that has happened to her, or like I said, she knows someone or something like that, and that's why she was worshiping them so much because she's I don't know, hopeful that it can happen to whoever she wants it to happen to, or something along those lines. Okay, again, I don't have it, but I think I've thought of some more progress, if that makes any sense. But I've yapped for long enough. I'm ready to get in this finale. This very short finale, I might add. That is, I've watched 8 episodes. I've said multiple times the first episode is the best first episode of anything I've watched. This season is the best season 1 of anything I've ever watched. The only complaint I have, and not out of it being bad, out of you're breaking my heart here. A couple of these episodes are short, man. You could add 10 minutes or so, but you know, what are you gonna do? But I'm ready to hop straight into the episode. If you guys like the video, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full length reaction up on Patreon, and if you guys like the content on the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. It really does help me out. Let's get into the episode. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Oh, I like that. I love when the show plays with the openings or the credits.
What?
I said, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do a great job, Mark. Mark, act your ass off.
Important decision.
My sister.
Yes. Mark?
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Sure you're okay.
Yes, I'm sorry. I just I got a little woozy. Gonna stop by the bathroom.
I think it's the other way.
Oh, she knows. It's so obvious.
Right.
This is horrifying. My heart is beating so fast. Oh, don't go to that guy. The snob. Don't go to that snob. This is awesome. This man loves Motorhead. I love the juxtaposition of his actual personality and the one and his innie. River doesn't have anyone.
Senators or congressmen for? How many of those have you had?
Oh my god.
Good. We need you nimble. We gotta get down there. You're on in 20.
I was on with the board earlier. They're really grateful for this.
Gabby.
Natalie, hello. Hi.
Okay. She's the
This is Helena Egan.
Oh my gosh.
Helena. Okay. That's the wife of the pregnant. Okay. Okay, I did good. I did good, didn't I? Her life is both of her lives. This is crazy. Oh, but I've thought of a problem here. The minute I love the elevator too. We have to stay in this form. We can't go back because the minute we go back, the Audi is going to immediately know that they weren't there for something, and they would snitch immediately, and the whole thing would get blown up. So I don't know, but that was a great opening scene. I got goosebumps. Helena Egan. I mean, I'm sure it was obvious. I'm interested to know if there are other details about that the Egan reveal that maybe I missed, or maybe a lot of people missed. I don't know. I mean, I thought of it pretty fast at the end of the last episode when they showed her at a party, but why has she severed herself? She's going on stage to talk about it. Maybe she's just sort of sharing her experience. Maybe there was a lot of well, there obviously is a lot of backlash towards the Severance program. Maybe they wanted one of their own to sort of go through it to see how it is. Maybe explains why she was such an asshole in that video. She's an Egan. Oh, he's got to stand there the whole time? So did Grainer have to do that for Dylan's thing the other day? We only had one person here, and Kobold didn't know about it. You have to find your sister.
Where am I? Where am I?
If it was me, okay, my plan, I'm going out there and I'm yelling, "Sister, sister, come here."
Mark, you okay, milady?
Yes.
So Rebecca smells weird.
Rebecca smells weird.
Yeah, and she was making chewing noises, but she was not chewing. Just...
Make sure that's your sister. Come on. Are you my sister? Ask the question. Are you my sister?
Mm-hmm. The one you forgot to bring, even though I did remind you.
Right, yeah, sure. Sorry.
It's okay.
How's our baby?
Oh no, bro. I was gonna say, is he gonna?
I'm gonna assume you mean that in the it takes a village sense, and she's good. She's hungry. Oh, I want to have the life change talk. I just need a pump before I die. I'll be really fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, Mark. You're fumbling bags here. He's gonna like talk to Alexa or something like that. He's gonna get jump scared every time he sees Kobold. Oh, what? I'm stupid. He's gonna talk to Rickon because of the book. I'm stupid. Puppy. Puppy. No. Radar. Why have I heard radar before?
Mark, we were just discussing whether it might have been a wiser move for your sister to put off introducing the child until after tonight's event.
Mark, you don't have to weigh in on that.
Look, obviously, the child is an absolute angel.
That's my sister with the baby?
Exactly, it's his sister.
Excuse me.
Go back. Go backwards. Go backwards. Retrace your steps and go talk to her.
I've been asked to share my book with you.
So I've heard. Rebecca.
Rebecca, I have small eyes, so I have to read pretty close.
Oh, this is no. This is terrible. Rickon gets weirdos near him.
So life change. What's happening?
Let me go talk to you. Let's go into the...
This is gonna sound weird. We're close, you and I.
What's going on?
Can we talk privately? I just have
Okay,
to...
my dearest ones, we are nearing that hour, so if you'd all peacefully waft into the
Okay,
living
let's talk at
room.
the first reflection break, okay?
This is weird culty book club. I love these cuts. If my prediction comes true that maybe Bert is his ex-husband. Maybe. Oh, he's a war hero? Maybe? It's crazy, like, the demeanor, the clothes, everything. Specifically Irving and Helly look so different. Like different people.
Helena, this is my husband, Angelo Arteta.
Helena, nice to meet you.
I've got to hop backstage. I'll see you in a second.
Lovely to see you, Natalie. You okay?
Yeah, these guys, I gotta give her props. I gotta give Helly the most props so far. She is acting her ass off.
Couldn't have done it without a little help. I mean, the idea that people would want to outlaw Severance.
Yeah, no. Maybe I'm telling you, he has a connection to Bert somehow. Maybe Bert was in the war with him. I'm gonna be very honest. Out of all of them, I would say the Irv is fucking up the most because he is just learning about his life.
Let's change some minds.
Well, I'm certainly gonna try.
Thank you. And please, thank your father if you see him.
Okay, she's the daughter of James. But why is she undergoing severance?
Mark, can you hold that for a second?
Oh no, he's going to spout this book like the gospel. He is about to. Wow. Rickon.
Sorry, you can't unring the bell. Ringing app, apparently. Okay. Thank you all for being.
He's like, this is like meeting Jesus Christ.
As your heart rate settles, though, consider the power an author.
Can I look at her
referred
book
to
too?
as me
Yeah, just look over my shoulder.
can hold over a reader.
This is,
But what indeed?
Oh, this is gonna end with us going back to being an innie, I bet.
Good luck tonight.
It's great to meet you, Helena.
How can you mean different things to millions of readers?
She is...
And perhaps, most importantly, who are you?
The whole thing is about her. And when they go back to India, I don't think Helly's gonna be able to tell them this because she would be scared that. False bottom? What's going
All
on?
creatures, from the leaping cat to the cowering shrew, think of themselves as you, a logical sentence.
This is, oh my god.
Wonder what it means.
Oh, he's living the dream right here.
Chapter. Let's all take a 7-minute reflection.
He's so weird.
Hey, I'm gonna see if she'll have more bottle. Give me a couple minutes and meet me in the baby room.
Okay.
Where's the baby room? Ask where the baby room is.
Excuse me.
Talk to Rickon. You're my god. You're a deity. Don't talk to Rickon.
No, Rickon.
I don't know why my voice shakes like that. I sound like a sad old hamburger waiter.
This is just proof that anyone can get famous.
Fuck is that? Jesus, why do I ever open my buffoon mouth?
You're a god.
Great. I mean, the book is brilliant.
Okay, Mark, thank you. You don't have to say that. I'm well aware of how I come across to you.
What? No, I mean it. Your book, it opened up the world for me.
Mark, are you okay?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Rickon's gonna be like, you're not Mark.
You actually read it?
Rickon, are we friends?
No, Mark. Stop.
Sometimes make you feel less than for having had the procedure. And I regret that. You had to deal with Gemma's passing in the way that was best for you. You know, I was scrolling through old pictures this morning and I found one of the four of us.
Aww.
You remember the funny bees?
Do you have that on you, the picture?
Sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, thank you both. Mark, I need to flush my sinuses. But thank you. You have no idea how much this has meant to me.
Oh no. Go to the baby room, quick.
Mark, I was worried about you.
Get away from me.
I'm just going to check on my sister.
She knows something's up.
You hugged me before you suddenly became tense. What was that?
Oh, I didn't know I did.
Well, you did. You're tense now.
Yeah, sorry, it's just parties.
Did you mean what you said before? About your plans?
Of course.
Tell me more.
Get away from me.
You know, I'm so sorry.
She's... Mark, you're bag fumbling. I mean, she knows, but...
Okay, thanks, Mr.
And that's how
Ball.
she's gonna get her job back. She's gonna... snitch. Maybe I was wrong about her. Oh, she knows. Helly, a severed story. Oh, did she just do this to write a book? Or promote that? And then she's gonna like stop after a couple weeks? That's kind of horrible if that's the truth. Oh no. Oh no, what's about to happen?
Oh, thank God, Mrs. Selvig. Hi, can you take her for a quick sec while I talk to Mark?
No, no, no.
Is Mark all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Thank you. You're an angel.
Oh no, 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 no. I mean, how would you even react to this? Because it's not your brother. But it is. But oh, she's having a panic attack.
I'm all yours.
Mark, come on. You're in the perfect position. If you need to tell anyone, you need to tell her.
My dad used to make me recite the 9 core principles.
Oh, this is cult? This feels like a doomsday cult or something like that.
Look, my dad would love for me to sit here and say that I'm taking this job out of loyalty, and that it was the spirit of pure Egan calling me to service. But I took a separate job because it sounds freaking awesome.
Oh my god, she's a psychopath. Oh my god, she's a psychopath.
I think it brings us together.
There's no nothing behind it. She's just a literal psychopath. She has purposefully enslaved herself for fun because it sounds nice. It sounds interesting. What in the world? Oh, Irv? Oh, Koble. Oh no, Koble knows. Oh, Koble's going to Lumen.
I'm not here right now.
God damn it, Milkshake!
Oh my god, how are we gonna... They gotta erase their memories. That's the only way for the story to continue, right? Like, by the story to continue, I mean, like... Oh. List? Oh, has he been doing a work on it, or...? Oh. Oh, he's going on a road trip. He's got to learn all about the world. Like he's literally like an infant. He's an infant with the critical thinking skills of an adult, but he's just trying to work a route to Bert. He already wrote all this down. He's also gone through this before. That's how he knows about that door, and that door is where they wipe their memories. That's where they make him a clean slate, because after this, there's no continuation. There's no like going back to being an innie. There's, you know what I mean? The Audi knows about this. There needs to be a memory reset.
Helena. You look so nice.
Creepy motherfucker. Like a skeleton.
Are you still in pain?
No. Not anymore.
Oh, this is... Ugh!
I cried in my bed when they told me what she tried to do to you. What that innie tried to do.
It's fine.
Thank you for going through with it. The grandfather would cherish what you've done.
Are they gonna mention this in this little, like, when she goes on stage? Like, what's going on?
You will sit with me at my revolving.
Oh no, they're passing the memories. Oh, they're putting the chip in each different, and they're... Oh, man. So this is the original Egan, right?
You'll be all right for the speech.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I read into that wrong, and revolving just meant, you know, passing on to the new CEO.
I brought home the first chip to show you. The prototype. It had the blue and green lights back then. I remember you said to me, "It's so pretty, Daddy. Everybody in the whole world should get one."
Why is he giving me Joe Biden vibes?
They will.
World takeover?
Of you.
They want world domination?
They'll all be Kier's children.
Oh my god, Helena is literally the embodiment of pure evil. Oh, what is she gonna do? Is this gonna end like a Succession season 2 on stage? Oh, Bert probably's married and all that and has children. Does he even know how to drive? Oh, this is dangerous. I don't think he knows how to drive. He's gonna get into a car crash. Oh, no, it comes naturally. Oh, it comes... never mind. It is not coming naturally. He is winging this. Damn, he's... no, it is pretty natural.
You swear you're not fucking with me?
I swear.
Come on, did you?
So insane.
They need to send people down to check every inch of that place, like inspectors or whatever. Is that a thing, inspectors?
Yeah, they're inspectors. Mark has, I mean, out here, you have been trying to figure out what Lumen does, what you do.
Okay. I just want to know why. Why he put me in there.
Oh, this is, oh my god, this is such a moral dilemma.
He lost his wife. You lost your wife. A little before you started at Lumen.
Gemma.
Mm-hmm. It was a car accident. And at first, you tried to keep teaching.
I was a teacher?
A professor of history.
Oh, this is, oh my god, it's like adults who've been locked in a room and their entire life has been taken away from them.
Which is why I guess you thought a severed job would... He hoped you'd be spared from the pain.
Aww.
We were all really close. It was great. She was wonderful. She made you wonderful.
Is she still here? Oh, what's been taken from him, you know what I mean? Or he never had it. Please don't crash, Bert. Not Bert, Irv. Bert and Irv. It sounds like fucking Muppets or some shit. Damn, I don't even know what the hell to do here. What is this? That's... oh no. Should have looked to your left.
They told me not to talk to you.
The goddamn OTC's been triggered. Mark S is a fucking idiot.
What? That's not possible.
Oh, it's possible. It's happening right now.
They've been plotting this all along.
Helly's at the gala.
I'll take care of Helly. I'll fix it like I fix everything. Get to the security office and shut it off now. Shit.
Oh my god, I'm so... my heart is beating. How long is this waffle party supposed to be? And oh, and another thing, the very first episode when the interrogation scene with Mark and Helly, it asks what's Egan's favorite breakfast? Waffles.
Dylan! Dylan! I know you're in there, Dylan. Open the door! Fuck you, Mr. Milton! Dylan!
I mean, Rickon knows a lot of high-end journalists in New York.
And you think that's better than the police?
Yeah, get people's eyes on it.
Hands in so many pies. Sorry, do you understand metaphor?
Yeah, pans and pies, I get it.
I think we have to be really careful about who we talk to.
Okay.
How much time do you have?
I don't know, maybe an hour?
Right, because once your bosses find out...
2 minutes.
Cobell. Why is Cobell here?
Who's Cobell?
My boss from Lumen, Ms. Cobell, she's at this party.
What are you talking about?
I mean, she's dressed different, kind of a flowy purple outfit, silver hair.
Selvig, she has the kid, Did she take the kid with her?
It's Harmony Cobell.
And she works at Lumen?
Yeah, she's my boss.
Jesus fucking Christ.
She took the kid. Did she take the kid? I didn't even think about it. Is she speeding with the kid in the car? Oh, she's about to... she's gonna try to tear shit down. And Cobell's gonna save the day. You get her up on stage, she's pulling a Kendall. Oh, Dylan.
Why are you doing this, man? Come on. You are the refiner of the quarter.
most cultures or foul.
Mrs. Selvig? Is she there? Is Mrs. Selvig there? Do you... Mrs. Selvig? She has Eleanor.
What? Excuse me a moment, okay. Honey, what did you say?
She kidnapped a kid.
Selvig has Eleanor. Did you see her?
She kidnapped the kid.
God, her car's gone. I gave her the baby and she left.
She left?
I handed her the baby.
With Eleanor?
And she left.
Have we looked everywhere?
Yes.
Okay, let's go inside and look.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The episode's about to end pretty soon. Oh, there's gonna be a plot twist with Bert. What's Bert doing? Bert's scaring me here.
I can still get you back in there. I can get you any perk you want, Dylan. Hey,
no.
There's stuff you don't even know about. There's paintball.
Paintball?
Coffee cozies. Oh, Dylan, come on. Just say the word and I'll get you a coffee cozy literally right now, Dylan. Come on, man. I want to remember my fucking kid being born. You have two others. I can tell you about them.
No, he's lying. He's lying. Dylan, he's lying.
Come on, Dylan.
Dylan, he's lying.
Dylan?
Don't trust it, Dylan. The plan is the plan. They're gonna be on complete lockdown. You better not end it right here. I swear to God, if you end this season right now. I mean, you could have put your car in park.
Vegan. So one of the things you learn growing up.
Hurry up, Helly. Oh, she's about to tear shit down, burn the shit to the ground, like Irv said.
I'll tee you up. Just stick to the talking points. Use the line about how you see your innie as your sister. They'll love that. It's gonna be great.
Give me a snarl. Yes. This episode is so short, it's about to end. Oh, Bert. He's not gonna go in. He's gotta have someone. He has someone. Aww. Aww. That's so cute. I've never seen Christopher Walken act anything before. Is he just a cute old man and everything?
She's not in the baby room.
Have all these rooms been checked?
Oh, thank God. Devin, I got her. Devin, she's here. I found her.
Mark found her.
I found your child.
I hate this guy so much. Oh my, ew.
Dylan? Dylan!
Improvements in morale. A happier workplace.
My heart is beating so fast. They're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger.
But I'm here tonight to tell you that we are on the verge of a revolution. A kind and empathetic revolution that puts the human being at the center of industry.
Is it you?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It is you, isn't it? Your company. Your company. Who the hell do you think you are? No. Your friends are gonna suffer. Mark will suffer. You'll be long gone. But we will keep them alive. In pain.
Don't budge, Helly.
Decided that we could do better. He may never have seen a severance chip in his lifetime.
Helly, don't budge. Come on, don't leave me on a cliffhanger. I'm getting pissed off.
Tell us all about it firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Helena Egan.
Oh, Cobble, you're done. If she says anything, you're done. They'll probably kill you. am. I'm tearing up. I have goosebumps. I'm getting pissed off that the episode's about to end. Severance is pissing me off. Ben Stiller's pissing me off that they're ending the episode right here. This is despicable. This is you made these poor people wait 2 to 3 years on this cliffhanger. Oh no. No.
It's Helly R. I'm an innie. And everything they've told you about Severance is a lie.
Okay, she's getting stuff out. She's got stuff out. No, don't flick back off.
We're not happy. We're miserable. They torture us down there. Damn it! Please! We're prisoners!
No, tell him. Oh my God. You dirty, dirty dog, Ben Stiller. Oh, you're a monster, Ben Stiller. Oh my God, guys. I just want to start off with, I'm so sorry that you guys had to wait. We're going to have to wait for that long. Oh my God. That's a horrible end. That's so devious and dirty. Oh my God. That episode right there cemented it. I have no question in my mind. That is my favorite season 1 of TV. Before I get into specifics, something I do for every season finale I watch, I rank it. I have every... I don't know how to describe it. I'm a nerd. I'm obsessed with ranking things. It's something I do. I rank every season 1. I rank every season 2 of every show I've ever watched. I rank every season 3. So real quick, before I get into the nitty-gritty, I'm just going to rank Severance season 1. Obviously, I've said it's my number 1, but I just want to sort of, with 100% make sure that it is. So I've watched a lot of TV. And season 1's was some of the hardest to break through. I'm looking at like my number 6, Lost, 5th, Prison Break, 4th, Game of Thrones, 3, Death Note. It's weird because there are 3 shows technically: Your Lie in April, Death Note, and Monster, where the entire first season is the entire show, and those are long shows, so it's kind of hard to put it up against that. But I can safely say for a multi-season show, this is my favorite season 1 of anything I've ever watched. For stuff like Death Note, because it's a whole show, I would need to rewatch this a couple times, considering Death Note is something that I've been connected to it's the first show I ever watched. So I can't give it ahead of that right yet, but of like live action shows that are multi-seasons, that was without a doubt, no competition, the best season 1 of anything I've ever watched. That show specifically, I'll get into the plot in a minute. I want to look at sort of the outside aspects of it real quick. First thing, I want to talk about the acting. The acting of this season was absolutely phenomenal, and it opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. Someone like Adam Scott, I believe his name is. I'd never seen him before. I didn't even know that he was in Parks and Rec. And I've talked to a couple people since I started the show, and they've seen him and they've said he's from Parks and Rec. But he's phenomenal. It makes me want to watch Parks and Rec. I mean, I'm not really a comedy fan, to be quite honest. But if he's anywhere near as good as he is in that as he was in this, I mean, my eyes are opened to it, so to speak. Christopher Walken, I've said multiple times, it was the first time I've ever seen Christopher Walken act in anything, and I thought he did a phenomenal job. Honestly, like, from a wholesome side, if that makes sense, he might have been my favorite character. Obviously, he wasn't like as much of a main character as our main 4, or even Milchick or Koval, but I did really like his character. Everyone, the entire cast, okay, I haven't really gone through, I didn't want to spoil myself, so I don't know a lot of the specifics of the actors, but I thought they did a phenomenal job. I know Patricia Arquette is Koval, creepy as fuck, phenomenal job at that. I mean, it's funny. I always make jokes about it on the channel. The aura that she has is insane. The music was absolutely positively perfect. Specifically also the opening theme. That's something that I also have to rank. That one I'm not going to rank right on the channel because ranking the openings typically takes me a while. I know, I rank everything. I'm crazy. But something like that's not something that I usually do on the channel because sometimes it takes me like 30 minutes, sadly. So I'm not going to do that, but it's one of my all-time favorites. Everything about it, like, really, everything about the show I fell in love with. Again, I've said it a couple times on the channel. It's my favorite genre. This is my favorite genre, mystery box. But not only just mystery box, because mystery isn't enough. The characters. A mystery box with 10 out of 10 characters is my bread and butter. It's why Lost is my favorite live action show of all time. It's why Attack on Titan is my favorite anime / show, any show of all time. Horizon Zero Dawn is my favorite video game, other than Minecraft. But and it's also why shows like Dark and Fringe and Steins Gate, it's why those shows are some of my most anticipated shows to watch. This genre, it speaks to me. I don't necessarily know why. I don't know if it was built upon my love of Lost. I don't know if Lost opened my eyes up to this sort of storytelling. I forgot to mention The Leftovers, by the way. Leftovers, add that immediately to that list. But I don't know if Lost sort of opened my eyes to it, or I always loved it, and Lost was the first time that I really just, you know what I mean, it really hit me. I don't know, but this show, again, I'm mentioning all my favorite stuff: Attack on Titan, Lost, The Leftovers. This show feels like a not a combination like it's 20 times better, but it feels like an amalgamation of all the characteristics from the show, and I really enjoy that. It gave me little details and pieces of foreshadowing to bite on, yet keeping everything mysterious. If that makes sense. I feel like, at least for me, maybe I'll watch someone talk about it and I'll realize how stupid I am. But I feel like this was a show that didn't give you everything at once, if that makes sense. There's still stuff to learn. And although there's probably a whole bunch of theories out there, which I really hope that I can talk to some of you guys about that. And I'm getting a Severance ad for season 2. Again, airing on my birthday. It's the perfect birthday present. It is the perfect birthday present. Right now, as I'm filming this, it's like 2 or 3 weeks out, 2.5 weeks out from the air date. So I'm definitely 100% going to rewatch it before then. And I'm going to be excited. And again, when I rewatch it, I think I said this a couple episodes ago, I'm going to be rewatching it with my aunt. So I'm very interested to have conversations with someone to try and figure this shit out, okay? Because that's such a good show. I was gonna say, and like I've said it a couple times too. Why didn't I watch this years ago? Why didn't I do this? Honestly, I'm glad. I'm very happy that I'm watching it now. Not only just because I'm be able to watch it on the channel and get to have maybe a couple conversations, hopefully, if people want to comment on it. But not only that, but also I don't have to wait for 23 years. Again, though, I will say this. For those of you who have watched Attack on Titan, like I said, my favorite show of all time, though a wait isn't that bad for me. 3 years is nothing. I mean, if you know anything about Attack on Titan, you know, 4 years between season 1 and 2, then 2 years, 3 years, 1 year between episodes. It's terrible. The wait is horrendous as it's going on, but the minute that the episode comes out, it's worth it, and it sort of builds up that impact in your brain. So, in that sense, I'm kind of jealous. Kind of. Okay, I won't go too much. Okay, I'm still very privileged and happy I'm in my position, but I definitely would be open to having a wait and have it been built up. Okay, I think that's everything on the outside. That's the outie section. We're gonna go to the innie section, the bread and butter, the plot, the characters. That was a phenomenal season finale. I said in the beginning of the episode I was a little worried, not worried, but a little angry that it was pretty damn short. But after seeing that and the fact that it was a full sprint for the entire season finale, I think that might be the only season, off the top of my head, Every single scene was a sprint. There was no walking, jogging, calming down. It was a sprint. There was a threat chasing us at all times, if that makes sense. We're on a time limit. So, for that, I am very interested. Because I'm just thinking here, like, how are they supposed to go back to what happened? Like, the innies. They're not just going to throw the innies back in MDR and have them sort numbers. They're going to be consistently plotting. They're going to be consistently doing this and that. And, you know what I mean? The repercussions that especially Helena caused up there. It's going to be a huge problem. They have to erase their memories, right? They have to. And then specifically, maybe I'm reading this wrong. Maybe I missed, a frame or two. But Irving had already done research on this stuff. You know what I mean? He has sort of had a secret compartment, it felt like, under his dad's army stuff or Navy. So he had done research into this before, and he had mapped out stuff. So my prevailing theory, my first theory that I ever made in the show, is the fact that not only can they split memories, they are erasing them. They are sort of, anytime they act up, they are resetting them, putting them back to their default viewpoints, default moments. And it just so happens that this time, specifically the Helena stuff, is the furthest that it's gotten, if that makes sense. It was their most advanced plan. And it just so happened that randomly the timing worked out perfectly so that she was at the Egan Family Gala. I am very happy that I got that prediction correct. I don't know if that was something that everyone got. If it is, my self-esteem has gone down. I'm not special. But for me, I feel like I did a goddamn good job at that. I really did. Man. Again, I'm still... The main thing I'm still working out, thinking about here is the death part. With Gemma, okay? Is she dead or is she in a coma? Well, obviously Mark is trying to say she's alive, which I think. Oh no. Devin might think that Mark was talking about the kid. But he is holding a picture of his wife. So, there's multiple ways that this could go. So that's another thing too. Devin I would assume, is immediately going to share this information with Mark. I would assume, and I mean, I still feel like we can go to a journalist. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. All this to being said, I don't know if he would immediately go back to work. Maybe he goes on the run for a little bit. I don't know. That's real quick too. Pausing the plot for a second, I wanted to mention this in the beginning. But the Ben Stiller part is interesting because, as with Christopher Walken, and I know this is going to sound crazy, I have not seen Ben Stiller act in anything. Okay, I know of a lot of movies he's in. Specifically, I'm almost positive he's in Tropic Thunder, and Tropic Thunder is going to be a movie I watch on the channel in a couple months. And I've seen clips of him. He's fucking hilarious in movies. But I didn't know that he was in, like, the directing side. And please, Ben Stiller, if you ever see this, if you're ever watching this, Ben Stiller, do this. Keep doing this. This is the most beautiful thing I have ever witnessed. I mean, something I talk about. So this is not even something I've really talked about on the channel before. It's just something that I have a strong opinion of. I love shows that have a hook episode. Specifically, my favorite show of all time, like I've been talking about, Lost. Episode 4 is the hook. The Leftovers, episode 3 is the hook. Certain shows just have that moment in the first season that just immediately grabs you. There are certain shows, though, stuff like a Game of Thrones or this show, that the hook is every scene. Like, every single scene was perfect. Every single scene was what I wanted. And from the jumping point of each season, I was in. Like, there was no hesitation. Like, I was in for the ride. But yeah, please, Ben Stiller, keep doing this. So I'm going to have to sort of go into the erasing minds section. And also, another thing with erasing minds too, and I should have thought about this because there's a lot of media that follows this idea, especially with that little chip in the brain. I think of something like the 100. That can be passed over. You can put that in different. Oh. You can put that in different people's bodies and share memories. Maybe his wife actually is dead, and they sort of have repaired her body and put someone else's chip in. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how the body would work, like with blood pump. I don't know. So maybe that's stupid. The big thing about predicting is you just gotta say stuff and hope it sticks. Okay. But I think specifically the Egans, maybe they're passing down their memories, and it's all just one big Egan entity. I could definitely see that, because here's a transfer. What did he say? He said something about like transferring. So either that could be taken as like the right in your face, someone else becoming CEO, or the chip going into someone else's brain. Again, if there is no not brainwashing, if there is no brain wiping, okay. First of all, I would obviously think that Koval gets her job back, but if they're not able to erase memories, okay, which I think they can, because that switch that Dylan was going through, like the open house, something else. There was a couple more settings, I feel like, but if they can't erase people's brains, okay, I don't think that Helly can be super open with the others, can she? Well, she probably can. Like, she can, but I don't know if she will think that she can, if that makes sense. Because she's a part of the main evil family. She is an evil son of a bitch. She is an evil bitch. Okay, she is. She has purposefully enslaved a third of her day. Okay, she has purposely enslaved this person. Okay, for funsies. That's my sister. You know what I mean? Oh wait, she has a great time down there. Like that's horrendous. Like, I knew from episode 3 when she sent in that little video that something was wrong with her. Like, she was, you know, mentally a dickhead. I thought she would be a dickhead, not a psychopath, not a absolute demon. Okay, that has surprised me. She's a vile human being. That finale was so good. I don't know which. So my two favorite episodes right off the bat are going to be 7 and 9. I think. I don't know. 9 was a full sprint, but I think that 7 might be my favorite episode of the show. Definitely. I love this entire show from the very beginning. Like, this could have been 20 episodes and I would have fell in love. Oh man. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that I've stumbled upon this. I'm so happy that I have got to go on this journey, and will continue to, because, like I said, this is 3 weeks out from it. I'm going to schedule the uploads so they sort of flow perfectly into the airing weekly of Season 2. And then hopefully, I hope that Season 2 is not the final season. It's something I've not done any research into. I don't know how many seasons are planned, or if the ratings are good on this. I don't know. I hope this doesn't get canceled at all. But once I finish Season 2 in like 3 months, I'm going to be in the same boat with you fuckers. I'm going to have to wait probably 2 years for the next season. And this is going to be all I'm thinking about. For anyone, I don't know if there's a way for it to tell on YouTube, like in the, I don't know, like the settings or anything like that. But I wonder how many people like watch all of my reactions, you know what I mean, or watch multiple shows. So I don't know if you guys who are watching or listening to me yap right now, or people who watch my other videos, or you're just here for Severance. But the point that I want to make is, on my channel, I like to reference pieces of media I like. Stuff like Attack on Titan, Lost, Leftovers. I've talked about a lot in this show specifically. In my Sopranos reactions, I talk a lot about Fargo and Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Each show sort of is compared to certain things. My Hero Academia videos, I compare to One Piece a lot. For the rest of eternity, I'm gonna have to compare every show to Severance, because this is a magnum opus. You know what I mean? This is one of the peaks of TV for me. And you know, maybe I don't want to say like recency bias or anything like that, because it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. This has grasped me. Again, it's my favorite type of story, my favorite genre, and it was perfect. The acting, the writing, the mystery, every aspect of the lore, okay, the cliffhanger, okay, I love it. I am in love, and I'm so excited to see how this plays out. I'm really interested, because, again, that's another thing I just talked about. I'm going to schedule these releases, so, although this is going to have been out on my Patreon for like 3 weeks, I would assume most people aren't gonna. By most people, I mean no one's gonna go watch this on my Patreon. But it's gonna be like a couple days out from the airing of season 2, so I don't want to really wait until then to sort of talk to you guys, if that makes sense. I think I need to go do some research. I think I need to. I'm gonna rewatch. Still like 2 weeks. I'm gonna rewatch the Severance in 2 weeks from when I'm saying this, but I don't know if I want to wait to talk to you guys first, or like go on Reddit or some shit like that, or watch some YouTube theory videos. I don't know. I'm obsessed with this now. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm trying to think if there's any other theories or plot points that I want to touch on. Report Dylan. I would assume that Milchick is lying about Dylan having 3 kids, just to sort of get to him, maybe. I don't know. I think that's everything. I think so Sunset Park is still something that's on my mind. Okay, there's the room. That's another thing I'm going to do for season 2. I am going to go get a screenshot of the map, of PD's map, print it out and put it right here while I'm watching, or just maybe write down some of the key points about it. Yeah. So another thing too that I talked about in another episode is like a prediction. I guess I was sort of right here. These higher ups can sever anytime they want, whenever they want. They can. That's crazy. So did what was her name? I know Angela's the guy. I forget the name of the girl. I think that was the only name this entire fucking season I didn't write down. My piece of paper right here is. I've gone crazy with it. I would assume that she severed herself for like 9 months, just to forget about it. I don't know. That was the part that confused me. I don't know when she severed it, but I know that she was severed for an extended period of time. But yeah, that's creepy. These benefactors and these higher ups, these maybe even government officials, they are able to sever themselves whenever they goddamn feel like it, just for fun. And and obviously, this is another thing I've talked about. The plot and the characters is an important part, but I think the very obvious main sort of theme or message behind this season is like warning against capitalism, large scale capitalism. And I see that with these rich people, these rich powerful people. They think this is a fucking game. This isn't a fucking game. It's really not a game. Like you don't fucking do this for fun. Okay. So I think this has done a great job message wise. Obviously I'm sure that will expand. I mean, it's not, and that's another thing I really like. It's so easy to have a message, if that makes sense. But to have a message in a show that's really, really, really goddamn good, it's so appreciative. So I'm so appreciative of it. I think it's something also like Squid Game. I just watched Squid Game season 1 for the first time. As this is airing, I'm watching the new season 2 on YouTube, I assume. But I thought that show also did a great job with the sort of a similar message. The rich, you know what I mean, overpowering the poor, enslaving them, but I really like this this take on it, because not only have the rich dominated so much and controlled the poor so much, they have made it so that the poor are now controlling the poor. And I love that. Well, I don't love that, but that's such a horrifying message or visual. You know what I mean? These poor people are genuinely not only are they erasing 8 hours of their day, okay, but they are then in turn enslaving a toddler, essentially. I love this show. I love this show so much. I think that is going to be it. I mean, we've still got to look out for Ragabi. Ragabi is sort of a, I don't want to say a Chekhov's gun, but she's still involved somehow. Kobel, Milchick. I would assume that we're going to get a new head of security next season to replace Grainer. Maybe that'll be another big actor. That's another thing I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see if they introduce any new characters. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I think that, okay, that's gonna be it. I keep talking in circles and yapping about and going like this and that, but I think that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna try to hold off, honestly, on some theories or like looking into Reddit and all that. But I think the urge to do it is just too powerful. I want to be involved in this fucking community. Okay, that's why I joined this show. Okay, I want to be involved in the active community. I want to talk to people about this, so I'm really fucking excited. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction of this episode, as well as the entirety of Severance Season 1 up on my Patreon. It's got picture-in-picture. You see the picture right on screen. So I would really appreciate it if you check that out. It would really help me out. Speaking of helping me out, if you like the content I put out on the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. And it allows me to make videos at a faster pace and more consistent rate. So, well, I'll see you guys for Season 2. I'm hyped. You guys have a good one.